Hello, this is actually Abby from the future in the chronology of you watching this video, but I have just been editing this week and I feel like I needed to put a little explanation at the beginning because I kind of start with one idea and then things just slightly go off the rails. It was my intention to do a whole load of cooking for you this week and show what we ate for dinner throughout the week, but due to an unexpected turn of events, we take a very different turn in the story on Wednesday. So I apologise for slightly all over the place direction, but it is what it is and we carry on. I appreciate you being here and you will see what happens as you continue watching. This week I thought we could show you what we cook. So I'm going to tell you what we're going to cook. Why have you got different collections? I'm so confused.
It's because my phone's not from the Stone Age.
So what we do is we have a shared app because we're very high tech. And we have one list for the meals and one list for the shopping list. And we've just done the shopping list and the meals list. I'm going to read you what we're going to be eating this week. Tonight, I'm going to do, I've been locked out, pecan and mushroom burgers, which will be reminiscent of when I used to make walnut and mushroom burgers at your mum's house when she had the walnut grove.
Indeed.
Then we've got tofu rice and greens with peanut sauce, which is just like a weeknight easy dinner. Pumpkin and ricotta cannelloni. Turns out I really didn't know how to spell cannelloni. I had to Google it. I thought it was cannoli. No. Slightly different things.
Something similar in a way.
Similar shape.
Yeah.
Both have flour. Anyway, Duncan's gonna make palak paneer. I'm gonna make kale vegetarian sausage and white bean soup. Then we've got dal and rice, and Duncan's gonna make a capsicum, olive and feta pasta, which is 7 things. That's enough, right?
There are 7 days in the week.
Yeah. I don't think it's necessary for me to read you the shopping list. Very well. Looking for something that will shuck the pecans. Those, oh yeah, perfect, that's a nutcracker. Yeah. Yeah, and just go. I was going to do the pickled stones from the garden, so that's great. It's very wholesome. How are you so much faster?
Jumpy.
Wow. I just got a fly in my face. So a whale?
Yeah.
Oh, in the wave.
Just behind the wave?
Yeah. Oh, it's in the wave. Because of... I'm cranky because that took a really long time. It's 6:30. I've only just put it in the oven. I don't know why I thought that that was going to be A, easy, or B, healthy. I've essentially made mac and cheese with some pumpkin, and I
Really
split.
time-consuming mac and cheese.
And I split. It looked so disgusting going into the tubes. You should have seen it. I actually don't think I'll be able to put the footage in. It's quite confronting. I tried to do it in a Ziploc bag. I didn't make the hole big enough, and then I had to squeeze too hard and I burst a bag. So then I tried to do it in a baking paper tube, and I burst that too. And then I went back. I adapted my method with the plastic bag, bigger hole, less pressure. I regret my choices. That should have been a Saturday night dinner. We have quite a cheesy dinner. Yummy. I'm not really in the mood to do a workout, so instead I've decided to do a yoga class, which I've not done for, I suspect my head might not be out of the video, a very long time, except for the class that I did when I was in New Zealand. But I've got a slight headache and I feel like it might be quite good to do some stretching. That was really lovely. Well, it definitely wasn't a workout, but I feel like quite nice to kind of stretch and then also, I was going to say ground in your body, but that sounded too jargony. But I feel like sometimes with workouts, for me, you just kind of like, it's almost like you're practicing ignoring your body, not ignoring it to the point that like you're causing injury, but ignoring like, oh, my muscles hurt and whatnot. Whereas yoga is kind of the opposite. It's like, encourages you to really, really feel, which has given me a lovely, peaceful sense. Yeah. Duncan, I think, is cooking palak paneer, so I might go down and see what he's doing. It smells yummy. What are you cooking? Palak paneer?
Palak paneer.
Yummy.
Indeed.
Green curry. I don't know if I've showed you these before either. These are salt shakers that are out of focus that Duncan made. How cute is that? Guys, I've just finished work. It was quite an intense day. I'm feeling quite tired. And I'm coming to you with my last ever in this car. Sorry, it's beeping. Filming because some very dramatic things happened. God, I hate this car park. This car has an engine issue, which we knew about when we bought it. We knew it had a little oil leak, but we didn't, sorry, clearly can't do more than one thing at once. We didn't know the extent of the problem. So I think in the first year that we had it, we did some diagnosing, which was really difficult. We had to take it to a specialist, and the verdict was eventually that, you can probably tell, are you bouncing up and down? The verdict was that get a new engine, essentially, for which they quoted an insane amount of money, like significantly more than we paid for the car. So we decided that we would just continue to drive the car until it would drive no more. And then on my way to work this morning, I overtook a truck coming up a hill, and all sorts of flashing lights came on. And then the car started doing this like judder thing. So I was like, oh God. And I was already a bit late for work, so it was all happening. And then I took it to the mechanic. They were like, it's all good. It was just the spark plugs. We can replace that. Not a big problem, not very expensive. And then when they started to look into things, they were like, nah, she's dead. So this is her final drive home. And I feel like we knew this was coming and there was never going to be a good time to replace our car. But yeah, it's more sad actually than anything, because I actually really love this car. I guess Thank you, WeWagon. It's taken us on many an adventure. Been very reliable except for the one unreliable thing. And I'm very grateful. Goodbye, little VW Passat. It's so shaky. I hope this footage is not absolutely insane. Can you hear the whole car going like... It's like struggling, really struggling. Oh well, I'll be home in a very long time because I'm driving very, very slowly. Hello. I am not looking my finest today. I think I had the heater on all day, so I was working from home because of broken car. And I had the heater on all day because I was really cold in the morning, but then it did end up getting quite hot and stuffy in here, and I didn't realise that it was a little bit stifling until it was too late. And I've been alternating between quite a quantity of screens, which I'm sure is not the best for one's glowing. I'm also surrounded by detritus, just tech clutter, and it is Thursday afternoon, which is our house cleaning day. But I'm going to clean the house, and I don't know why this brings me joy, but for some reason I find it amusing that I can tell you that I'm going to clean the house, and then the next clip is the house clean. I think maybe it's like living vicariously through like a fast-forwarded version, and in the video version I don't need to actually clean, but in the real life version I do. Does that make sense? And just like that, we have a clean house.
Now, in theory, they should sit for 24 hours and then be warmed up again, but we don't have 24 hours. So
this is going to be boiling hot, right? Duncan has made, oh, it's going to drip, beautiful olives with garlic and chilli because we're going to Sophie and Jordan's this evening instead of going to the pub. Oh, surely that's them. Yes. We used to make elderflower wine before every summer holiday, so we'd like brew it in the last few weeks of school and then take it home. And then I would harvest later than that, harvest wild elderflower. Duncan and I did it together once. We make elderflower cordial, and it always tastes like spring to me.
Isn't it just the most joyful?
It's the best flavour. Please. Okay, almost waiting. Well, we're in a car, but we are in Duncan's work ute. Because, as I said, our car is broken and we are going to look at a car. Am I allowed to tell them what kind of car we're looking at?
Yeah.
It's kind of very similar to what we've got. So we've got a VW Passat and we're going to look at a Volvo V50. The car's in Bangalore. And I saw a cute cafe last time that I didn't go to, that I've not been to before. So I think if we've got the energy after car inspecting, we might reward ourselves with a little bit of caffeine. I love this drive.
Although the ute is not made for driving.
Duncan's just going to see if we're at the right house. It is so beautiful out here. We literally have not said a word to each other about the dude came on the test drive with us. So you're getting our pure first honest thoughts.
It's extremely clean.
It's really nice. I think it's also the perfect intersection between Duncan wants a little boy racer and I want something lovely and classy. And it looks nice, but it drives very sportily. All right, boys and girls. I feel like we almost said yes to the car. No? We're kind of close to wanting it.
I mean, I do want it, but
It's a no. And with our track record of cars, given that this current car has just blown up and our van before that was also like the worst car we have ever owned.
It was a lemon.
It was a lemon, it was a money pit. We just don't want to take any risks. And while the car that we saw today was really fun and I can really see it being part of our lives, I think, well, no, we know we've said no, it's not the one we're going to get. So to reward ourselves from a hard day's labour, we've ordered takeaways for dinner, which are heating up in the oven. And we're going to watch an exciting, dramatic movie. And then tomorrow, I will take you with us for as much as I can to see the second viewing car. But we will see you tomorrow. The sun has actually come out, which is a rare and much awaited privilege.
And the wind came with it.
Yeah, it's so windy. We are, as I said yesterday, driving to Mullum to have a look at this car. Fingers crossed. I'm going to try and not get I think yesterday I was being too like emotionally attached to the car, like looking at it as though it's going to be a member of the family kind of thing, almost with like the same intensity that we're looking at dogs or whatever. So until we own a car and then we can build a relationship with it, I think when you're assessing it, you have to look at it as a tool. Or at least that's what I'm trying to bring to today. Hopefully, the next time you see me, I'll be saying it was perfect and we've bought it.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
We're doing it.
Oh, we're both feeling slightly disheartened because there are no other cars in the area really for us to look at. And that just wasn't the car. Like, it was too expensive. We said that for the price that it was at, like, it couldn't have a single suspicious problem at all. And it had a few, which...
A few big ones as well, unfortunately.
And it was nice. Like, it was a pretty car.
Extremely comfortable, extremely well made.
Yeah.
Like, the engineering is beautiful, but
Just not
to
too
buy
much
a
of a
car
risk.
that's too expensive and then have to spend minimum $3,000 on it.
It's just stupid. And as I've said time and time again, for us particularly, coming off a track record of some pretty serious problem cars, we just want one that is not going to have any problems beyond a service and an oil change. So, most unfortunately, back to the drawing board, but also that there is no point making a quick decision now that we regret for a very, very long time. Yeah. All right.
Over and out.